My thanks again to Tiny Build for the key we're using to play today here on this Christmas Day or Saturnalia Day or just winter solstice or whatever you want to call it. So I have caught back up to, obviously, the launch of, I think, Aiyu, whatever her name is. I'm going to have to catch you up on some of the changes that have happened. I've tried to keep things mostly the same, but sometimes RNG being what it is, you know. Okay, so users going up, doubled. Shouting in caps won't help. Technological scores above 7. Yeah, we did. I promise. I'm pretty sure we did anyway. I guess I'd have to double check that, but it's kind of late to check that. Let's find out. I don't know how Aiyu has been trained. Smile, server's working, 99.3 capacity. Keep killing some processes. It's time to activate Plan B. I'm opening the server console. What's the code again? Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Select start, or just start, depending on if you're playing single or multiplayer. It worked. Our System32 folder has been copied 4 times, and we now have 4 times the computing power. I didn't realize it worked that way, but okay. The server workload is increasing, but the system itself is running as smooth as ever. I think that's going to mean congratulations are in order, everyone. That was a blast. The launch is a success. Look, her new album, and she's winking, and I don't know what else is happening here. Everyone's standing around the computer and cheering. That's cool. Looking at the number of my fans, I admit that before launch, I was afraid that your server would overload. At least that's what happened when I launched my previous album. Yeah, that would never happen at our company. I'm just saying. What? Nonsense. With our platform, it's as smooth as silk. You tell her, Sky. Thank you. I'll make sure that all my friends know about your startup. What about that dinner we were promised, huh? So I got to catch up on Ruby. Oh my gosh. So I was literally in development on something or working on a contract. I don't honestly remember which it was. And Ethan was offered a job elsewhere. And so I just said, ignore, instead of, offer him more money. And he took the job and he just up and left. So I had to hire someone new. So I hired Ruby. You can see her tech and aesthetic scores are pretty good, 15 and 16 respectively. Her usability and marketing were at 6 when she was hired. So you can see I just finished training her on marketing. So now she's up to 9. Usability is up to 9. We'll give her 2 more trainings and she'll be good to go. Launch Aiyu's album. It's interesting how it gets spelled differently. Successfully by making your technology features reach score 7 or more before year 5, month 8 reward, $30,000. So we now have $90,000 in the bank, which, not bad. Hello, this is Daniel Green. Have you been watching the news? Some. Why? You might have noticed that I've been involved in some deals that could really help you a lot. Of course, we'd need a bit of a partnership going. So this is another one that popped up while I was busy just trying to get caught back up with everything. Daniel Green is a politician, so I'm going to read the description here and you can kind of decide whether you think he's a good or bad guy. Daniel Green got his start in politics while running with the campaign slogan, "Keep the future green." Since no one was entirely sure what that meant, it's difficult to prove whether he kept his campaign promises, and he won't care until the election rolls around. So that doesn't necessarily give you a whole lot, but you kind of maybe start to get the feeling that this guy is maybe not on the up and up. Kind of hard to say, but there was some talk of, I don't even remember how it phrased it exactly, but, some stuff that I know people and some stuff that'll help you out, and it kind of sounded like it might be a little illegal. I'm not sure. So I told him no, but here we are again where he wants to invest. 246 grand, that doesn't sound terrible, but as we just got 30,000 from doing something pretty minor, and as I have discovered, some of these contracts are pretty lucrative? I was about to say lucramus or something, I don't even know. Are fairly lucrative, so I don't even know if it's worth it. I'm going to decline. Well, I'll of course conduct my politics in an honest, straightforward way, like I always do anyway. I never had any doubts. Goodbye, Mr. Green. I still don't think we need him. or anyone else for that matter, to invest in our company when we can invest in our company ourselves. We're currently working on a contract that's going to pay like $4,000 or $5,000, not much. I should catch you up on the other things that happened. I did put the couch back in. I upgraded to the slightly better radio, and I put in the monstrous monolith of books or something like that. And basically that's about it. So employee list, if we go through everyone, Sky, I did get up to 13, so I did give her 1 tech training after she was already at 11. It wasn't worth the investment, but here we are. Everyone else you'll see is basically at double digits everywhere, with the exception of Ruby, who is our brand new employee, and she is just kind of close to it with 9 and 9 there on the usability and marketing side. So she's not bad at all. She's pretty good, really. I did promise you something though, that we would go ahead and upgrade the office once we won $30,000 by successfully launching Aiyu's album. Well, we're getting a monthly balance of $13,000 right now, and I'll have to catch up on the product. So I'm going to say, let's go ahead and do it. Our rent is going to double. It's going to cost $8,000 up front. I'm excited. Oh man, look at this. Oh, this is cool. Well, let's go ahead and play. What is the secret of creating a successful startup? The team. Because now they're more motivated, although I don't think they actually are. I think it says they are, but I don't think they actually are. I don't know, whatever. We need like a manager or someone to crack the whip in here and keep people excited or something like that. Maya, you're working on stuff. You're the one who is working on the contract. Everyone else is kind of cool, right? So let's take a look at what we've got going on here everywhere. How do I move this around? Can I move things around, or can I only zoom in over here? Apparently I can only zoom in the one spot. Well, that's kind of... I mean, there's got to be... No? All right. I'm hitting keys on the keyboard and stuff, and nothing's moving, so I'll just go ahead and resume. All right, that's fine. We have ourselves a new office, though, so we can support, or we can have more employees. Let's hire some peeps. So obviously, I did have to hire someone to replace Ethan when he left. And then let's catch up on the project so you can see where the features are. So I had to redevelop basically everything. I did go one ahead because we had already started the multi-language. I went ahead and did it again anyway. And there you go. We got a perfect 10 on it, so it's looking good. I went through the tech and the aesthetic side, and I cleaned up basically everything on the aesthetic side. On the tech side, we really only have a couple here. We have our theme shop, and then the send text message and the group chat features are a little wonky, but maybe we'll be able to touch them up in a little while here. That one I wouldn't mind fixing up for a little extra money. I mean, it's $4,000, but if we could get another $1 or $2 per month out of that, that would be good, because, you know, $1 or $2 per 1,000 users, 38,000. I mean, you know, it's gonna add up. That's not bad. I mean, you know, I'll take that. And then over here on this side, we did do the upload and send video again. But I've also researched mobile apps. So this one has already been researched. That was literally just telling Sky to research it. That's all. It didn't require anything else. It was really, really just straightforward. It was nice and easy to do. So I think what we're going to do is see where the team is here. This is about to get ugly because this is going to start scrolling a lot, I bet, and that's going to be kind of a pain. Maybe there are better ways to do things, but we'll see. So we have Sky, Julia, and Ruby are free. I kind of... Well... No, I think we'll be okay. We're going to be fine. So we're going to go ahead and develop this new feature over here. We're going to do mobile apps. We're going to have Sky, Julia, and Ruby work on it. Technology should be bonkers because of Ruby and Sky now. Usability should be fine. And then aesthetics should also be fairly bonkers, mostly because of Ruby there. Okay. So the majority of internet traffic comes from mobile platforms. If you add this feature, your product will be available in mobile apps and distributed in the App Store. Some quick advice. Even though this feature can bring lots of users, it could also mean huge maintenance costs. Even quicker advice, invest in wheat. I have no idea what we need here. I want to say maybe we'll reduce our technology a little bit there, because theoretically, I mean, I don't know, maybe we can reduce our aesthetic a little bit, bring up the technology. Maybe something like that? Sure. I have no idea. That description was not helpful. I'm just trying to think of, you know, what do we need? So it's interesting now that we're on to hiring again. We can look at the kinds of employees we can get. Now, obviously, they're going to be a little more expensive than what we were getting early in the game when we were hiring. So we have Harris here, who's terrible at tech and marketing, but pretty good at other things. You can't draw, so your aesthetic skill will always be 0. To me, that makes you not worth it. This employee knows how to use money. All marketing campaigns that involve this employee have cheaper upkeep. That sounds kind of cool. So we have Aiden over here, 6, 11, 11, 11. It's all right. 15, 18, 13, and 4. That's a different Maya. That's going to get confusing. We've got Harper over here. She's pretty good. 7, 12s. We got 11s and a 2 over here with Harrison. That's not too shabby. We got Aria over here. Ooh, you're a programmer. This employee is gifted at coding and can easily increase their technical skill. I think we might hire Aria here, because we've wrapped around, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we haven't, because Leah over here can't draw on a vlogger, so if you work on a video feature, project will be completed faster. We're kind of running out of those. When working on a project, a little failure could hurt this employee's motivation easily. But you're also a spy. Huh. Has better results when doing sabotage compared to others. We haven't even sabotaged yet. That's interesting. I think Harris was the wraparound there. So if I'm not mistaken, who was the programmer? We're going to hire you. And I guess we only get to hire one person at a time. That's not annoying at all. So 15,000 bucks for that one, for that contract we were working on. Not too shabby, right? So we're going to see, let's see, Maya, you are in desperate need of a vacation. And then who else? You are ready for a vacation, so we'll send you on a vacation, 22 days. And then everyone else is kind of working on stuff. We should have a new employee here. Hi, Aria. We're going to go ahead and send you out on training immediately because let's do that one. We need to get her stats up a little bit. I mean, it's going to cost more money. I realize that. Let's go ahead and hire someone else too. We'll do a free hire because we have the seats. We can afford it. I mean, we're up to 6 people total now, and we're going to need 4 routinely to be working on stuff. So I would like to have maybe one more person just to have an extra one to kick around for some bigger projects and things. Marketing, maybe. Now, don't confuse Brody with Ethan, and don't confuse David with Ethan, but either look okay. So far, no one has any traits. That's interesting. Whatever happens, this employee's usability skill will always be 0. Well, that sounds terrible. I don't think I like that. Clumsy. You'll break any furniture easily. Furniture upkeep in the office will be higher. That sounds terrible as well. This employee's morale is not as easily regenerated as others. That sounds awful. Wow, I'm not a big fan of any of these people. You know what? I'm not going to hire any of them, and because we didn't pay for that recruitment, I'm not going to worry about it. So let's try this again. Let's see if we can get someone a little better. Look at that. You gained 3 points there for technology. Not too shabby. And then Caitlin's going to be coming back here from vacation. We'll go ahead and send Aria out on some more training. We'll worry about getting her marketing up a little later. We'll go ahead and work on her usability. So we should have a couple of people here who are not doing anything. Caitlin is free, and just Caitlin. Okay. Caitlin, you know what? Just kick around doing whatever. Or if there's a project you can work on a contract here, maybe that would be better. Yeah, see, look at this. 54,000 for that contract. It's going to take 4 people to do it. But that's not bad. I mean, that's basically 13,000 and change per person. That's not bad. Like this one over here. Wow, 1 person for 13 grand. I mean, there you go. That's not too shabby. I mean, 6 grand right there. That's all right. Maybe what we'll do is we'll have Caitlin here work on this one. So, t-shirt, aesthetics, great. Easy enough. Bunch of this, little of that. And we should be pretty good. Done. Okay, more people, freelancer. When this employee is involved in contract work, the stat will be boosted. That's interesting. Awkward. Marketing skill will always be 0. Marketing is probably the only one that I would be okay with. Okay, hold on. I was going to say be okay with it being 0. Let's read these. Whatever happens, this employee's marketing skill will always be 0. Former journalist at Panic News. If this employee handles the marketing in the newspaper channels, it will be more effective. Marketing skill 0. Marketing more effective. Weird. Math. Whatever happens, this employee's technical skill will always be 0. No thanks. I like that though. While learning, they could increase all of their skills easily. A workaholic. I'm not feeling the workaholics right now. We already have one of those and not a big fan. Got Robert here, Layla, Cooper. We're back to Cooper, the freelancer. I kind of am thinking if we're going to hire someone at a boatload of money, then we might as well get someone who's actually good and worth it. Fine. We're going to spend $5,000 on hiring someone. We're about to make $5,000 back for this t-shirt, so I'm going to hope this pays off. We get someone good. All right, Sean has no traits. So far, I'm underwhelmed. Bonus morale when on vacation. I like the sound of that. A verified chirp. When this employee works on a social media feature, the project will be completed faster. I am underwhelmed. Any project that involves this employee will be faster. Now, that's an interesting one. That one is interesting. We might be hiring her. Influencer. They can increase their marketing skill easily. I don't really care about that. Nope, that's no technical skill. Artist. They can increase their aesthetic skill easily. I like her stats there, 13, 13, 9, and 10. That's not too shabby there. 12, 12, and 0, because you're awkward and an influencer. Okay. Game. Guys. Dev team. Marketing skill will always be 0. They can increase their marketing skill easily. You need a if this, then not that there. I'm just saying. Just saying. Doing a project alone will give this employee a stat boost. Stat bonus, I can read. No, because we're past the point of being able to do that. Verified chirp. I think we're going to go with Sienna, the project leader. It's not going to cost any money to hire her. I mean, because she's not super expensive right now. Here, let's go ahead and we'll do automatic. I should be doing that on all these peeps. Sorry, because they actually should be making a crap ton more money, I'm willing to bet you. And that's fine. We'll go ahead and have you work on marketing. We'll see where we are with everyone here. My bad. Wrong screen. Go back. So everyone it should be busy right now. I'm just verifying that. Okay, we're good. So we'll go ahead and increase game speed again. All right, Maya is going to come back from the dinosaur park. And we're going to let her just chill for a second, which I know is going to drop her morale, but that's fine. Her motivation, whatever. Okay, so Arya's up to an 11 there in usability. That's pretty good. A bug has turned up in your latest app, a bug you know you tested for. Someone must have done this on purpose when your startup scores has been affected. Okay, yes it has. It's going to take 2 people to revise that, and we need stats of 4. So we'll just go ahead and do Maya and Arya there. That's fine. Do the exact same thing we did last time. It's no big deal. I'm not even sweating it. Not a problem. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but it's not a problem. Sienna's going to come back from marketing here. I'm going to send her off on more training. I'm just going to keep training her because, you know, I need some better scores here. Here we go, $5,800 for whatever we just did there. That's great. We'll take that. Who is... Oh, wow, you are so done with motivation. You are ready to be done. Caitlin, we'll go ahead and send you on a brief vacation, since I think you were the one who did that. Okay, so new feature, mobile apps done. 10s across the board. Excellent. That's going to get us $19 even for a $13.30 monthly maintenance. Okay. Abby has applied for a job. She's an influencer. Usability is not great. We'll go ahead and accept her for now. That's fine. Ooh, Tommy Stark 2, develop 20 features. No. I am done giving people extended vacations, believe it or not. I've had enough. I've been incredibly generous with that. I'm done. No more of that. Okay, so we need to send a bunch of people out here on vacation. I'm just gonna probably go... we'll go 44, that'll be fine. And then you're gonna need a little... 22 should be fine for you. And then Sky over there in the manager's office, or the CEO's office, I guess. Whatever, we'll send you off. Okay. We should probably take a look here at the office furniture, because there might be some more stuff that we can use now. We could put that one in, a little comfortable, a little aesthetic. Could do the game system. I don't really want to do anything that's going to have a monthly cost, but we're pretty much at the point where that's all that remains. Some more comfort, more comfort. Burp, burp, burp. We cannot do that one just yet. Conference table. Wow, look at that. 101,000 for that thing. Wow, $9 grand a month for the butler. Holy moly, man. We could do the coffee. That's fine. 7% comfort bonus for the coffee. Sounds great. I still have no idea what that actually means. But, sure, we could do that. That sounds fine. We're only making $7 grand a month right now, so we are going to need to work on that. And that obviously is going to be the plan here, is to do that. We are at 7 points. So I should tell you too that I tried to go back and do the same thing we did last time. So we're at the same point here. We're developer duration, and then I did the motivation gain. And I don't know if we should be doing... I mean, I kind of want to get down to the point here of employee cost and employee salary, because those are going to add up over time, I think. I wanted to show you one other thing too, that moment mall. As I bring this up, under trait points. So we've basically maxed out everything we've done with the exception of the create group chat. It might be time to revisit that one here shortly. But I think what we'll do is we'll do the push notification first. This is going to be our first big project that will require 4 people. So we'll just kind of get a handle here on where everyone is at. Okay, Maya is free, so let's go ahead and send you on a nice 22-day vacation. And then I think you also need a vacation. I think when everyone comes back, we'll be able to work on that new feature. And with a little luck here, maybe we can... Well, you're a little concerned about using Sienna just yet. Her stats are not great still. Yeah, they're just not great. Here, go ahead and do some aesthetic training. I'm going to refuse to pay the ransom, and we'll see if she turns up. I didn't mean to grant a vacation request. My bad. We'll see if Maya comes back. Kidnapper decides to release money for having such a big appetite. See? I told you, she's kind of a problem. You gotta be careful with her. Abby has done some testing or some development there. All right, we have a few people just kind of kicking around. I might... No, that's fine. How many people do we have free right now? We should have 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. But her usability score is not very good. I mean, we need a minimum of 9 here, so I don't think you're going to be good enough to do this job just yet. All right, Maya made it back from her vacation after being kidnapped. My bad. Studio just finished developing check-ins, so we're going to lose 3% there. It was weird. It looked like I had an up arrow. It should have a down arrow when it does that. Whatever. Oh, you know what? Here, let's check out what we have under research right now. So we still have the Diffie-Hellman algorithm. We can do e-commerce design, a study of design that leads to successful online sales, unlocks game marketplace. And we have secure electronic transaction, which unlocks game marketplace. Interesting. We're going to be doing both of those, I suspect, fairly soon. And we might end up just going everywhere and becoming an everything company instead of just a social media company, because I apparently cannot decide what I want to do. Okay. Let's see what we have right now for everyone who's free. 12, 11, and 9. That's good. You're a programmer. We have 15, 9, and 16. That's excellent. And everyone looks like they're motivated enough to do this. So let's go ahead and do a new feature. We're going to do the push notification feature. So we definitely want Ruby on here because her tech and aesthetic scores are going to be really awesome. We're going to have Maya and Julia on here. And the rest is kind of 10, 11, 10 or 13, 10, 10. I mean, right now we have... everyone's hitting their targets. We're not working on a chat feature, so Loquacious isn't going to help, and main character doesn't have any bonuses. We'll just go ahead and throw a main character on there. That's fine. A push notification is the delivery of information from a software application to a computing device without a specific request from the client. The most common example of a push notification is the one on your phone when there is a chat message or a new email about gift cards somewhere. So we're definitely going to need some technology and some usability, and we'll probably need some aesthetic too. I mean, it's going to need to look good. I mean, I kind of think it needs everything. 32% is technology. I say maybe we need more technology than anything else, because we're developing a system of communications and automation and blah-de-blah-de-blah. All right, so Sienna is almost ready here to join the team. I'm gonna have her go on one more training, and we'll send you off on usability training, and then she'll basically be ready to join the team. So we still have 2 people who are just standing around doing nothing. Let's see if we can go ahead and get them to work on something here, just to make some additional money while our other team is working on stuff. Okay, so Caitlin and Aria, you can go ahead and work on this. Clients are looking to implement solutions in a variety of blah, 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 so we need some usability, some technology, and some aesthetic. And we'll do something like that. There we go. Perfect. So everyone is doing something, more or less. All right, Abby, I'm going to interrupt your return back to planet Earth by sending you off for more usability training. Userability training. Look at that. We have the largest share of the market now. I mean, we have for a while, but look at that. That's pretty significant. We are pushing whatever that one is out of the market. Bye-bye, MySpace. All right, Sienna is back, and she's going to need a vacation here because I've just been sending her on nonstop training, so we'll send her out for vacation. And theoretically, when she comes back, everyone gets 1. That's it. When she comes back, we'll get her involved in something. She's going to need more training first, but we will end up getting her involved in something. Okay, I'm going to send you on a brief vacation so that you're going to be ready to go. Everyone gets 1. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. My bad. You'll get 1 eventually. All right, 9.6, we needed a 5. Perfect. Done. So that's a bunch of money there. And then who else? Let's see, you're going to need vacation. So we'll just go ahead and give you nice, solid vacation. Nice, solid vacation. I still don't understand why I pay for their vacation, but whatever. I'm going to refuse to pay the ransom. It's fine. We'll either get her back or we won't. I'm not overly concerned about it. If she doesn't come back, I mean, technically, we still have more employees we can hire. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's worked out so far. How many do we have? Or how many can we have now? I need to look at the... So we can currently have 11 employees. Wow. This looks like this is going to get huge and be a total nightmare to manage. I'm not going to lie. It looks like it's going to be a royal pain to try to manage this. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, we have 8 employees. I mean, our monthly balance is not great. It was better earlier, but that's before we started hiring employees. But then we can also balance that out by working on contracts, so it ends up being okay. I'm okay with this so far. Here, we'll just keep working on the push notifications, and when Sienna comes back, one of the users wants your phone number for troubleshooting. Submit a bug report, weirdo. Okay, everyone's coming back from vacation now, so this is starting to get better. All right, Sienna, you still need lots of training, so we're going to send you off on that. And then Aria, I think, you also need some training on aesthetic. I'd feel better about getting you trained up on aesthetic. Okay. And then Caitlin, congratulations, I'm glad you made it back. And then I think what we'll do is maybe leave them doing nothing. Oh, holy crap. Let's do a post-mortem on that. I mean, obviously we didn't have enough technology, but I'm curious if we had way too much aesthetic or what. I mean, I guess what I was thinking there is that you need some aesthetics because, you know, yeah, that's not helpful. Because, you know, you're going to be popping up notifications, things. I guess you're really just building the system. You're building the framework. And if that's the case, then you don't really need stuff to look nice. It doesn't really matter. I guess. I don't know. Here, let's send you on a big old vacation. And then we'll send you on a vacation. We're going to have you guys come back and do this again. You're not off the hook just yet. I'd like to send you on a longer vacation, but we'll have to figure out how to make that happen. You look exhausted. How are you? Exhausted. I feel great. Sure. I feel great. Oh, that is great to hear. Yes, it is. A lady from my poker game club has a I can't even speak. It's a grandchild your age. He's working on a startup too, if I recall. I met him in the supermarket when Anna did her grocery run the other day. I almost didn't recognize him. He has more wrinkles on his forehead than I do on the back of my hand. That is really relatable. I know what this job entails, 20% actually doing the job, and 80% being stressed about it. But I'll manage, Nana. No worries. That is great to hear, but in case you want to retire and do something else with your life, you can always choose to retire by choosing the retire option in the menu. I understand. Thank you, Nana. I'll definitely think about it. Refuse. Congratulations, you have unlocked the retire option. When you retire, you will leave your startup and choose your next journey in life. You can decide to become a president or take a long coffee break on your private island, or you can stay here and beat all the competitors. It's your choice. Well, for the moment, we're not going anywhere. Nope, we are not going anywhere. All right, Sienna, I really want to get her trained up to the point where she can be thrown on any project, because she'll kind of become the project queen. She just works on every project we can find. That's kind of the plan. All right, everyone's starting to come back. Kind of tempted to send Sky off for just a quick 11-day vacation, 7-day vacation for 11 points. All right, so Sienna, more training. As long as you are ready to go on more training, I will send you on more training, more aesthetic training. We won't worry about marketing yet, because I'm still feeling a little weird about marketing. Like, I don't know what it's doing for me. I really don't. I don't know. Okay, so, oh, wow. Interesting. I guess these are the different retirement plans you can do. Okay. Well, that's interesting. You can retire different ways and that gets you a different ending, apparently. That's kind of cool. I like that. That gives you some real tangible things to work for there. Smart. I like that. Okay, so let's develop a new feature. No, let's do this one. I don't think we got any trait points for that one either. Holy crap, we screwed up. So review. Less than enough, more than enough, more than enough. But it doesn't say a lot more than enough. It just says more than enough. So we're basically going to do the same team we did last time, I think. Or close enough to it anyway. 12, 11, 11, 13, 15, 19, 11, 12, that one. Okay, so I should have 4 employees selected out of 4. We need more technology, so I'm going to say we drop about that much, and we put the rest there. Okay, do it. Probably needed more than that. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. It's fine. Okay, so Sienna is going to come back and go on vacation because she hates her life because all she does is train. But hey, at least you're getting training. You're getting the opportunity to improve yourself on the job without even having to pay for it yourself. I mean, technically that's usually how professional development works, but I'm just saying you actually have professional development opportunities, so don't complain too much. The next thing is going to require 4 employees as well, so let me see where we are with our employee list here. Everyone looks like they are pretty good. Ruby does need more training still on usability, but everyone else is looking pretty good. I think what we'll do is we'll throw 1, 2, 3. Someone's on vacation, Sienna. When she comes back from vacation, what we'll do is we'll throw all of them on a project and we'll see how that goes, I guess. Okay, ding. So what do we need for this one? We need recommended stats of 11. You know what? Never mind. We got to research that one anyway. We got to research that one. Okay. Not a big deal. Well then, here, let's just pivot and let's go to the create status because we wanted to do social stuff anyway. So I'm totally fine with this. I wrote a status, therefore I exist, Socrates once said. Maybe. Users can use this feature to express their thoughts and or feelings and share them with the world so that people know they exist. Look at me, I'm right here, Dad. So we want some usability and some aesthetic. Maybe even a little more usability than aesthetic, and we definitely need some technology in there, but I don't know that we need a ton. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so we are going to let everyone get cooking on all this stuff. Theoretically, they'll do things, and we'll be done. An online blogger released such a terrible review of your app that you wonder if they even know how to use it. Will you reply? We'll do nothing. But I'm going to ask that instead of doing nothing, you go to patreon.com/KICgaming and then come back at the next time one of these is ready to go, because we're going to keep doing this. Catch you in the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.